Hey guys, so today we are doing a Will I Buy It video. There's been a lot of new releases, some that I've already purchased, so we'll go over all of that. And a big thank you to Samantha March for starting these kinds of videos. They're so much fun to do. I love sitting around just talking about makeup and new releases and then reading your comments, hearing your thoughts on new releases, what you want to buy, what you're interested in seeing me review. And definitely if there is something that I mentioned and I'm kind of on the fence about and you want to see me review it, then definitely let me know down below in the comments section. So let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna hop on over to Instagram and I'm gonna check out my girl Tavia's Chic Profile Official. I'm gonna check out her feed. She always has the best like luxury new release news. So first, let me start with something that I just placed an order for. So it's Friday today, the day that I'm filming, and the Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity 18 pan palette was just released. So I did go ahead and order that, even though I have the two Star Wars 6-pan palettes. So the two Star Wars 6-pan palettes are included in there. Those are 12 of the 18 shades in the palette. So for those of you that missed it, I think this is probably a good opportunity to get, if you wanted them, a good opportunity to get those shades. I was kind of hemming and hawing about whether or not I wanted to get this whole palette, even though only 6 of them would be new to me, only 6 shades would be new to me. But those 6 shades, which are the ones in the middle, really speak to me. I love green, so I love those like 2 green shadows in there, and then there's like that hot pink magenta shade. I was like, oh, yes, please, Pat. So I did just place an order for that. It is $78, and then I got 10% off using Mega 10 as like the little coupon code, which she always sends out when she has new releases. So I think a lot of people were surprised at how low the price was for 18 pans. People were guessing that the pan size is probably smaller. It could be as small as those like white plastic 5-pan palettes that she came out with a while ago. They could be kind of like mini sizes like that. I don't think that that would make up for the price difference between her 10-pan like mothership palettes that are $125. I think it's all about the packaging. Packaging for makeup can be so expensive and really kind of like skyrocket the price of a makeup product. So I do think that a lot of it has to do with the packaging. I don't think it's in the heavy mothership, you know, hard plastic packaging. I think it is in like a flatter cardboard packaging. And I think that probably has made up the price difference between what a mothership palette is and what this is. So anyway, that's just a guess of mine. I did order it. I have no idea when it's gonna come. Pat McGrath, on a good day, the shipping is not always the speediest. So I'll get a review video up as soon as I do get that, but it'll probably be a couple of weeks at this point. And here's the rest of the Pat McGrath holiday collection. Wow, it looks like we've got some lip balms. It looks like we have some lip kits. I'm like, wow. And now we have our very first, it looks like cheek product. This looks like either a highlight. I think it's a highlight. I was gonna say either a highlight or a blush type product, but I think that's just like a peachy tone highlight. That looks absolutely gorgeous. I can't figure out what the packaging will be like. Maybe it's just gonna have a cover. I don't know, but all you can see in the picture is like a pan. And then it looks like we've got some, at least new lipstick packaging. I don't know if these shades are new, but these lipsticks look beautiful. Look at that rainbow sparkly packaging. And they don't look round anymore. They actually look like they're square. And then we have 3 quads, which if they're like the ones in the past, most of the shades in there will be like those baked shades. Oh, those are incredible. I am definitely getting all of those. For sure. I love that. I think I definitely want to try like the little potted lip balms. Those look really cool. And I'm always on the fence about the lipsticks because generally they're already existing shades in new packaging. And unless it's a color that I just absolutely adore, I don't know that I'll get any of those. Maybe the nude one in the black lacquer packaging, maybe I'll pick that up. And maybe I'll pick up like 1 or 2 of those rainbow sparkly lipsticks. But in terms of lip products, I think that's it. I definitely want the 3 quads. I definitely want the highlighter. I definitely want one of the potted lip balms. And then, yeah, I think I'll just kind of pick and choose out of the lipsticks. But all of this looks really fun. It all looks really holiday, celebratory, bright, glistening, shimmery, all of the holiday things. And then just an update on some things that I mentioned, I believe in my last Will I Buy It, the Dior face palettes. So they've come out with 3 new like color stories for these face palettes, and they are available on Harrods. And I was gonna go ahead and order them, but the shipping from Harrods is so expensive. I thought, let me just wait and see if they pop up either on Selfridges or here in the US. I think they will appear in the US sometime. So anyway, those face palettes I am definitely going to pick up. I just don't know when. Also, just an update on the new Hermes limited edition lipsticks. There was 3 of them, and I talked about this, I don't think in the last Will I Buy It, but maybe the one before. Anyway, I did place an order for them. They haven't arrived yet, but once they do, I will definitely do like a quick lip swatching video for you guys on those. So those are on their way, and that's a quick little update on that. And all right, let's go ahead and jump into things that we haven't talked about yet. So Victoria Beckham, looks like she's coming out with the perfect nude lipstick line. There's going to be 9 shades, and I think I want all of them. I think I want every single color. It looks like we have a lot of nudie brown shades, which you guys know I love. And it looks like there's maybe 2 or 3 like pinkier tones. It's hard to tell in the picture, but these look like so something I would really enjoy. They look balmy, and I love the nude color, and I just, yes, and I love the Victoria Beckham beauty line, and so I'm really excited for these. And like I said, I think I may just end up getting all 9. I think once they load up onto her site, I'll see if any of the colors actually look really similar, because in this picture, there are a couple that do look very, very close. And if that's the case, then maybe I'll get one and not the other. But anyway, very, very interested in these lipsticks for sure. I don't have any other info on these though. I don't have a release date, and I don't have pricing. I'm guessing these are going to be like in the 30s, like $32, $35, around there. And I hope they come out soon. I really do, because these are perfect shades for fall for me personally. I love these shades for fall, so very excited for this. Looks like we also have some preview pics of the Guerlain holiday collection. I mean, yes to all of this. I definitely want to try the eyeshadow palette. I've had decent luck with Guerlain holiday palettes. They usually very much impress me. They usually surprise me. Like, I always feel like they look like those palettes, and I'm not, trying to throw any shade, but they always look like palettes that come out in the holiday season, and you buy them because it's the holidays and there's a lot of different shades in there, and then they don't really perform that well. The Guerlain holiday palettes that I've tried have always been really, really nice. And I think I've tried 2 at this point. They've always been surprisingly really good and performed really well. So I'm excited for the eyeshadow palette. I'm definitely excited for the Meteorites. I do hope the Meteorites is actually like a new shade. Sometimes all they do is kind of like repackage their existing Meteorites. I do hope it's a new shade. If it's not, I probably won't pick it up just for the packaging. I will probably kind of pass on that. But if it's a new kind of shade, then I will definitely get it. And then it looks like they have some sort of like illuminating bronzer as well. I'll have to see. I do have quite a few of them. And for the holidays, they are always really like sparkly and very illuminating and really holiday appropriate. So I'll probably pick that up again, so long as it's like a new shade. And then we have some new lipstick cases. I really love the clear and gold like crystal case, and I'm very intrigued by the lipstick that's all the way on the right. That it looks white, but maybe it's like a frosty situation, which I really love, either using by itself or kind of as a topper. So definitely intrigued by all of that. But yeah, I'm always excited for the Guerlain holiday collection. And I'm reading the Chic Profile Official's caption here. And definitely check out her blog. We'll follow her on Instagram and definitely check out her blog. But it says full details on Holiday 2020 Golden Bloom collection October launch. So that's coming soon. And then the Pearl Glow collection December launch. I don't know like which is which. And then the Chinese New Year 2021 collection, which is a December launch. Okay. It looks like Tavia, Chic Profile Official, has a Patreon account, and you can get access to exclusive content like pictures of the Pearl Glow and the Chinese New Year releases. Oh, awesome. So I guess everything pictured here is the holiday collection. Definitely check out Chic Profile Official for sure. So Charlotte Tilbury's holiday collection seems to be kind of dropping piece by piece. So her, oh gosh, Bejeweled Eyes Hypnotize, the long like 12 pan palette, that was out and then not on the site, and that seems to be back on the site. And I actually posted that on Instagram. If you're interested in new releases and like when they come back in stock or whatever, definitely follow me on Instagram and check out my stories. I like to post things in there. It can end up being very, very confusing because I feel like companies like to tease you with certain things, so they'll release things for like a day and then they'll take it off their site and then they'll bring it back. So anyway, definitely follow me there and check out my stories if you're into like new releases. But the 12 pan palette was released, and then was it yesterday? Well, recently, one of the holiday 4-pan like luxury eye palettes, I think it's like a palette of pops, eyeshadow palette was released as well. And that's the one that you see on the right hand side with like that peacock blue color in there. That was available for sale as well. So it looks like the rest of her holiday collection, along with the 12 pan eyeshadow palette for sure, and the Superstar Glow highlighter, which I used in a trying new makeup video for you guys, that is all coming out October 1st. So wow, October 1st seems like it's gonna be a big day. But it looks like she's got another like Charlotte Darling palette, that 6-pan palette that you see on the upper right hand corner. It looks like they're repackaging the Film Star Bronze and Glow. And we've got some, I don't know if those are new lipstick shades, maybe. I like the looks of the lipstick that's in the middle, really beautiful, like nude shade. Oh, and then it looks like there's going to be a new brush set in like a green velvet case. Ooh, that case is really pretty. I don't know that I need any brushes, but that case is really pretty. So I did not pick up the 12 pan eyeshadow palette. I did not pick up that luxury palette of pops. I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of waiting to see what else she's going to be releasing and kind of figure it out. I'm really interested in that 6-pan Charlotte Darling palette because the one that I have, the one that she's come out with, I love. I mean, yes, it looks super basic, but it's like something I reach for all the time. The quality is great. So I'm kind of tempted by that 6-pan palette. It also looks like it's a little cooler toned, especially the 3 shades on the right. They look very, very cool toned, and I think that's definitely like the mood I'm getting into for fall winter, is just a very kind of like cool matte situation. I think the 90s are really back in full force. Anyway, I digress. So that's a little sneak peek of what is coming out for Charlotte Tilbury Holiday 2020, October 1st. Oh, this is exciting. So Suku looks like they're coming out with a pre-holiday 2020 collection, and they're coming out with another like blush compact, it looks like. I have this one, I have it on my face, and you guys are gonna see a full face of Suku tomorrow. So definitely stay tuned for that. But I love this 6-pan blush palette. So I am definitely in the market for this one. I don't know how I feel about the eyeshadow palettes. I don't think those colors are for me, but that face palette I definitely want. Those look really beautiful. And it looks like instead of 4 blushes and 2 highlights, this one looks like it has 3 blushes and 3 highlights. Let me just show this one to you guys in case you don't know what I'm talking about. But this Suku face palette, it's just gorgeous. I have this blush on today and this highlight, and I love it. I love all of the shades. I love the formula. It is really, really pigmented. I really had to buff this out because I got a little heavy-handed, but it's gorgeous. So I'm very, very interested in this face palette. Oh, pretty. The colors look really pretty too. Oh, sorry. I'm jumping back to the Guerlain holiday collection. Sorry. Tavia has a more recent post about it, and it looks like she has a date of October 15th. It's going to be available for pre-sale, and then it's launching November 1st. So those are the dates on that. I still don't know though if the Meteorites is like a new shade or not. And Nars is coming out with an Air Matte Lip Color. It launches in November and has 10 shades. If they're comfortable, maybe I will, you know, check out a few of these. It looks like they have some pretty nude colors. I'm a little bit shy of the matte lip, even though I do feel like a matte mood is coming on. I just really hate a dry lip feeling, but maybe I'll try 1 or 2. Yeah, I do like the nude color. So maybe, that's a maybe. Let me know if you guys are interested in that down below in the comment section. And I don't have a price on that, but I'm thinking, I don't know, 28 bucks probably, 28, 30 bucks maybe. All right, let's hop on over to Trend Mood on Instagram here. Oh wow, it looks like Melt is coming out with a Sculpt collection. So they're coming back with these stacks, which is nice to see. They've been doing their eyeshadows now in palettes. It's just much more practical and much more preferred, but I really love like the look of the stacks. They're just a lot of fun. Anyway, so it looks like they're coming out with 2 stacks. Oh, I see. One is powder formula and one is in a cream formula. And then one stack will give you pretty much like the entire shade range that you need. I find the cream stack, which is the one on the left with the 5 pans, I find those to be really interesting sculpt slash contour shades because they're very, very warm, at least by the looks of this picture. So that's interesting. I mean, I'm not a makeup artist, but I always assume contour sculpting shades are going to be on the cooler side. And then the powder ones look a little bit cooler. They actually just look a little bit more neutral. They don't actually look cool at all. I love melt products, and I feel like I want to get the powder stack to use as eyeshadow because those look like great kind of like transition shades, great like outer corner shades for my skin tone. But for the cream stack, I do think that's meant for deeper skin tones. So I'll probably pass on that, but I am very tempted by the powder one. That one looks like it could, yeah, it could work for me, especially on the eyes. Anyway, both of these stacks are gonna go for $48 each. They're also coming out with 3 sculpt brushes to go along with this. The set's gonna be $50. Oh, there will be a PR box for $145, which will include both stacks and the brushes. Okay. So this is already available by the time you guys see this. So interesting. Let me know what you guys think. In the full Pro Collection PR box for $145, they're also including the Melt Sculpt Method book. That could be very interesting, especially to someone like myself who is not a makeup artist, and I really don't know much about contouring. Let me know if you guys are interested down below in the comment section. Oh, okay, so it looks like we have more of the Givenchy holiday collection. I talked about this, I think in my last Will I Buy It, and all I saw in a preview pic was that 3-pan eyeshadow palette, the one with the stars, and the 2 lipstick colors. And I thought, I'm definitely gonna pass on that. But it looks like they're going to be releasing quite a few other things. Maybe like a specially packaged Prism Libre loose powder, and then like a pretty gigantic looking face palette with some maybe lip colors and a concealer, cream products on the left-hand side, some powders in the middle, some eyeshadows on the right-hand side. That looks very intriguing because I do like the Givenchy powders. Their eyeshadows, I'm not so sure about. I don't know, actually the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, I probably won't use most of this because I don't really like pan lip products. There's only a few that I really enjoy, but generally I don't really like pan lip products. So yeah, I'm gonna pass on all of this. Okay, this is very exciting and I wanna get all of these, but Wayne Goss is coming out with, what are these called? The Weightless Blush Palettes. So these look like blush and highlighter duos. In this picture, they just look so beautiful. They look really beautiful. And yeah, I'm just dying to try it. That deep magenta one, that one looks so gorgeous. And then all the rest look like colors that I would really love. And then the pairing of the highlighters look like nice. You know, it doesn't look like, oh, I would use a blush and not the highlight. They all look like they're paired really nicely. So yes to all of these. I'm very excited for this. And I'm so glad he's coming out with more products because so far I'm loving everything he's come out with. So I'm really excited for these. And Makeup by Mario he's coming out with his own line. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, we knew this was coming. I don't know if any of this actually appeals to me. Okay, so he's coming out with 3 eyeshadow palettes. A Master Matte, which I'm guessing is that one that has like all those browns in there. A Metallic, which, okay, is the more colorful one. And then the Master Metals palette, that's the one with the 5 pans that I'm curious about. It has 5 shades of gold, silver, copper, bronze, and rose gold. Oh, okay, I guess that bluish colored shade that I see all the way on the left, I guess that's silver. Comes with a spatula and a removable mixing tray to create new shades and textures using the enhancing liquid. Oh, okay, I'm intrigued. That I may need to pick up. That sounds really fun and really interesting. Master Eyes Prep and Set, so primer powder sets. A Master Secret Glow, which is a hydrating translucent balm. And then, ooh, 3 Master Crystal Reflectors. They're bouncy powder skin illuminators. Yeah, okay, that I may need to pick up as well. And then we have some liquid liners, pencils, brightening pencil, 5 brushes, makeup remover wipes, oil free. It's cruelty free and it's going to be available October 1st. And wow, okay, October's gonna be a big month. I need to start saving my pennies now. And the price range for this is going to be $15 to $48. So very standard, I would say, for like Sephora. So at the moment, I am interested in that Master Metals palette, that 5-pan palette, and I'm interested in these crystal reflectors, and that's it. But yeah, please let me know if you are interested like in this whole line or a specific item. Let me know. I may want to try out this matte palette. I don't know about the metals palette. That one doesn't really appeal to me, especially if I'm gonna get the other metal palette. Anyway, I think I'll get the 5-pan palette, some of the highlighters, and maybe the matte eyeshadow palette. But again, sound off down below in the comments section if you want me to pick up anything in particular, or if you're like, this looks awful to me. I would just like to hear your thoughts. Definitely let me know. All right, and last but not least, it looks like we have some newness from Tom Ford. We don't have much here, but this is their Winter Soleil Holiday 2020 collection. There's going to be a Balm Frost and First Frost Eye Color Quad. I have loved, historically at least, have loved the Tom Ford Winter Soleil collection. I always find it really beautiful and really cohesive. Like the Soleil Neige collection was just so like perfect to me. So I am very, very excited for this. I would love to see a little bit more, and I just hope it's not one of the like extreme shadow formulas, which usually comes in the chrome packaging, because I haven't liked any of the extreme quads, and I think there's been two, and I haven't liked either of them. But I'm always excited for a Tom Ford quad. So yes, I wonder when this is going to come out. I feel like Tom Ford's always a little bit late when it comes to like winter holiday collections. Like what we've seen most come out or most launch like October 15th. And I feel like I'm always picking his up like November, December. So anyway, it feels late, but it's actually probably a little bit more appropriate for the actual collection, it being holiday. Oh, and one last thing before I go. Kjaer Weis came out with a new liquid foundation, and I believe that's launched already, but they actually sent me an email and told me that they're going to be sending it to me. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be doing a wear test for that if you guys were interested. So I don't know when I'll be getting it, but as soon as I do, I will definitely be filming that video for you guys. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, of course, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.